Hello everyone, Freddy Melero here, really fired up with my partner, Cesar Lopez, top ambassador, not only in our team, but in ViSalus. Young gun, superstar that definitely knows how to run the play, and in 2013, Cesar, things are going to get crazy. What do you think?
Things are going to get crazy for sure.
I love it. I love it. Well guys, the purpose of this video is really, we have a lot of things going on in the first quarter of 2013, and I know a lot of people want to get this year started off right. Obviously, whatever you start strong, you definitely can finish strong. And number one, I think we know, Cesar, that success in ViSalus doesn't happen by chance. It happens by design. There's a game plan. There's a reason we've become #1 in all of direct sales. The crazy growth we had in 2012, over 1.5 million people joining the challenge for the first time. I mean, it's nuts. I mean, the BMWs, the six-figure earners and whatnot, but it does not happen by chance. It happens by design, right?
For sure. It's all strategy, guys. And right now, the video that you guys are about to see is all strategy. It's the game plan for 2013 and the first 90 days.
Absolutely. So, let's start talking about some points things you should be aware of, what's going on in the next 90 days, what the focus is on January, which is really the focus of this video. And number one, Cesar, this video is cutting out. Today's the 3rd, January 3rd, and we're blasting this out to the whole team on Facebook, on the email list and whatnot. And really, number one, right now, for the next 48 hours, the main focus of everyone should be going to events.vi.com or resolutionrally.vi.com and finding out where the new Body by Vi Challenge launch events are. They're all over North America, and if they're not, obviously get with your support team and find out if there's something going on. You might have to do something at home or something like that, but you definitely want to know where they're at, number one. Number two, you want to be loading up. Any ideas, any tips on that as far as picking up the phone and calling?
For sure, guys. I mean, it's a brand new year. I would say, number one, call all the people that told you no in the past. It's a brand new year. People have different goals. People, life changes. So you never know who's going to say yes again. And obviously, load it up with everybody from your team. Guys, this is not an event that you guys want to miss out. We just had an ambassador call. I mean, I'm more fired up than I was when I first started. I'm more fired up now than when I hit ambassador. That's how important this event is. You do not want to miss it. Like Freddie, you just said, the next 48 hours are so critical for you to pick up the phone and get crazy calling every single person that you know.
And we absolutely know that some of you guys are watching this video before that event, and some of you guys are watching it after the event. And all I can tell you is, I know it's coming, and if it's before the event, guys, it's huge. And if you saw it, you know what I'm talking about. So number two, the regional event cycle starts January 18th. Regional.vi.com is where you want to go. And those that know my story, you know that our first full month in the business, the secret sauce to my business was when I asked Nick Sarnicola and Matt Ward, what I got to do to take this turbo? And they said, Freddie, as human beings, we build our belief, passion, and conviction by seeing other people, by going to events and relating to other people, other stories, and the whole thing of if they can do it, I can do it. Listening to tips, getting empowered by the education, by the training that you get. And Cesar, you know this because your result and your team and your success is a result of us pushing this agenda of the regional events. Guys, the events will build your belief, passion, and conviction. And I can tell you this, my biggest tips on regional events, and I'm sure Cesar will agree, he'll jump in right now, is number one, you don't want to miss them. Number two, you don't want to go alone. Number three, you want to be on stage so your team sees it at least with that told you so tag, maybe now with the bonuses of ND and PD with a check or being recognized or ambassador, but you definitely want to be on stage being recognized so your team sees you. And Cesar, the most important thing you can do, apart from being there, taking people there, being on stage, is getting your team on stage, and you do an incredible job. You've mastered, you listen, you were a student just like we all are, but you're a student, you saw how powerful it was, and every event, you've got people on that stage, and you've seen the power of that. Share on the video a little bit about it.
For sure, guys. I mean, the first thing when I first started, I've never missed an event. Number one, I have never missed a regional event, national event. That's what helped me become a better entrepreneur. That's what helped me become a better leader, so I can teach other people so that they could follow us. So guys, just like Freddie said, these events are obviously, something that you got to be there. Like Freddie said, you got to be on stage, take people there. And Freddie, that's what got me to ambassador. My first regional event, it was probably just me and about 2 or 3 people. Next event, I had 10, 20, 30 people. And it just got crazy. Why? Because these events do all the job for us, because we have Nick Sarnicola there, all the top leaders who are going to be training our people. And obviously, that's what you want.
Absolutely. So these events, regional.vi.com is where they're at. There's about 13 going on all across North America. from January 18th to February 15th. If you miss one, just get on a plane and go to another one. But there's one in every area within 10 hours driving distance, I believe. And then the regional event's going to fuel everything to Los Angeles, March 22nd through the 24th. The National Success Training, we're expecting about 20,000 people there, guys. It is going to be epic what's going to be announced there. And again, you want to be there. You want to get as many people there as possible. You want to get on stage, and you definitely want your team on stage. And, you know, running the play that we're going to share with you as soon as I'm done covering these points is how you're going to be able to maximize and get that done. Number 4. You know, now let's go to January. You know, the company announced yesterday that there is a second chance rising star. You know, Caesar, one of the main reasons I believe as a business model we're successful is our system. You know, when somebody gets started, there's the Getting Started training that teaches you how to become a director in 7 days. I mean, there's like so much urgency, so much importance stressed on when somebody comes in, sitting down with them, watching that video, going through the checklist and executing the plan and making sure that new person gets a director within 7 days. It's a big deal. Because if we do that, guys, it just starts duplicating. And, you know, the rising star is such a big deal because obviously, you get to tap into the pool, you get the special recognition. I mean, at the end of the day, it's more money for doing the same thing you're going to do anyways, right? Share the message of the challenge. But Caesar, you know, sometimes people don't understand the importance of rising star. Sometimes when they realize it, it's too late.
It's too late.
Sometimes, you know, it was the wrong timing in their life. And so this second chance opportunity, guys, is huge because you can basically press the reset button for your business. Obviously, if you're within the first 30 days, this doesn't apply to you. But let's face it, if you've been in for a little while, I mean, we have a massive team already. You know, there are some folks that maybe got in 2 years ago, maybe a year ago, maybe 6 months ago, maybe even 2 months ago, but because of the holidays or something, just, you know, the focus wasn't there. There's a second chance. And, you know, share with us your enthusiasm about this and the importance because I know you're fired up.
I'm very excited about the second chance rising star because, guys, you know, our game plan is 3 for free stars and cars. So this is what I'm going to be doing in the next 30 days or whatever we have left of this month is, you know, I'm making a list of everybody that I personally wrote that probably did not hit rising star because it wasn't the right time. And obviously I'm making a list of everybody on my team who did not hit rising star, and I'm pretty much just picking up the phone, guys. It's not about sending a text message, it's not about sending a message through Facebook, it's about picking up the phone, letting them know, and like Freddy said, it's a restart bar. You know, tell them, hey, listen, it's a brand new year, ViSalus just gave a second chance rising star, let's run the play, go to gst.vi.com, watch that video, force the calendar, have that person have a challenge party and help him become second chance rising star, guys. All of you guys that are rising star, you know how crucial it is to qualify for that weekly enrollers pool, and these people that never hit, you know, are going to have that second chance to do it. So it's all about picking up the phone, Freddy. It's all about picking up the phone, guys. No text message, no emails. Pick up the phone, get uncomfortable, and you guys are going to see how 20 to 30% of your volume is going to grow because of this.
Absolutely. Well, you nailed it, Caesar. You know, bottom line, guys, we have a system in place that works. I mean, the numbers, you know, numbers don't lie, people do, right? And our numbers are very impressive. And the reason we've been able to do what we've done is that this system works. And, you know, rising star, guys, you've got to stress the importance. When somebody gets in, run the play. Run the play. Don't delay. Don't procrastinate, guys. You know, procrastination is a thief of all opportunities. The reason a lot of people miss shots is they don't have urgency in their actions, guys. And this business is all about urgency. People want to hear your weight loss story, your fitness story. People want to hear your success story, how quickly you became a director, how quickly you got in the car, more importantly, how you helped other people do that. And that leads me to our second part because, you know, once you've hit director, guys, you know, our play, like Caesar said, is 3 for free, stars and cars. You'll notice when we share our message, which is what we do, we don't talk about opportunity, we don't talk about money, we really don't talk about BMWs, we don't even talk about weight loss. We promote and share a challenge utilizing the tools that are on this system at gst.vi.com and basically let people decide what's best for them. If at this moment, taking on the challenge, losing weight, gaining some weight, improving their time, their nutrition, whatever, is what they're comfortable with and what they're ready to get started with, then go for it, right? I mean, we love our customers. 1.5 million of them joined us last year for the first time, so it's a big deal for us. At the same time, we share the message and they decide if not only they want to take on the challenge, but they want to promote the challenge. And you know, Caesar, before we go on to the next point, the way we share this, you know the importance. I mean, you know, it's been said about 97% of people are not entrepreneurs, about 3% of the population are. So obviously common sense tells you if you lead with opportunity, which is, you know, people tend to do that because of the fact that our numbers are impressive and so many people have, you know, hit such huge titles and done some amazing, created some amazing incomes. So it's a natural inclination with all that success to just want to, you know, get cut to the chase and say, hey, let's make some money. Why is it important, knowing that 97% of people don't care, are entrepreneurial types or minded? Why is it important to share the challenge, you know, the way it is?
You know, the way I see it, guys, is that our job is not to convince anybody to do the opportunity or to join as a customer. Our job pretty much is just to share the tools. That's what we do. I know that's what I do every single day. What I do is that I share tools. I send them to a video, I send them to the ViSalus, three-way call. I just share the tools and I let the person decide on what they want to do. From there on, it's easy because once you share a tool, if somebody tells you, I just want to lose weight, then you know what to focus on. If somebody tells you, I want to know more about the BMW, then you know what to focus on, guys. So I would say, you know, just share the tools. Share the tools, let people decide. Share the tools, let people decide. And like Freddy said, you know, 97% of the population think we're crazy because we do this type of business, right? So if we just talk opportunity, 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 we're running them away. So just share the tools. That's all we do. That's our job, sharing the tools.
So with that said, guys, running the play, you know, the company has another initiative going on. It's all the way till March NST. It really ends, I believe, at the end of February, right? So March,
yeah.
Or is it March? Anyhow, whatever it is, you'll see the details on vi.com, on ViSalus.com. But anyways, as a national director, you now get an opportunity to get a $5,000 bonus paid. Kind of like the ambassador bonus of $25K. You will be on stage in Los Angeles with a $5,000 bonus. And then PD, a $10,000 bonus, and obviously Ambassador 25 for a combined $40,000 if you get all of them. And obviously they're paid over some time, and the details again are on the website. But you know, Caesar, there's people that this month are going to run for their car. There's people this month that are going to run for national director. There's people this month that are going to run for presidential. Some are going to go to ambassador. Some are going to add some stars to their team. No matter what they're running, you know, our play, you've mentioned 3 for free stars in cars. You know, that's our play. You know, number one, somebody gets started, we sit down with them, we watch that Getting Started training video, we find out their why, we make their list, we book their party right then and there in a couple days, we help them invite people. We know that if we help them make the first 5 to 10 calls, number one, it gets done. Number two, we overcome some objections or fear or whatever. And number three, if we're going to take time away from our family, from our obligations and stuff to go to a party for someone, we know people are going to show up. So that's our play. We run it over and over, and we tell people all the time, 1 party equals a star, or a rising star. It's 1 good party. 6 good parties equal a car. 18 to 20 parties equal national director. 40 parties, presidential, and 75 ambassador. So, you know, I opened up with, you know, success doesn't happen by chance, it happens by design. That is our plan. How have you executed? Because you've done an incredible job over and over and over again for a while. Share that running the play with your perspective on that and closing out.
You know, guys, don't focus too much on the volume. Just focus on activity. That's the main goal. Focus on activity. How many challenge parties this month in January do you want to do? How many challenge parties do you want your team to do? So pretty much, guys, start forcing the calendars and focus on activity, on having challenge parties. If your goal is to hit national, which it should be, so you can get that 5K bonus, you know, focus on, like Freddy said, 18 to 20 challenge parties. If your goal is to hit presidential, focus anywhere from 40 to 50 challenge parties. And here's the thing, guys, and this is what gets me so excited, that if you're watching this video and you're a regional director, maybe you just got started. If you just focus on activity, you can go from wherever you are right now to national presidential. And here's the cool thing about these bonuses. If you're a presidential with the 5K and 10K bonus, I promise you that as a presidential director, you would already be making a 6-figure income. Because then we're talking about a $15,000 bonus, which is going to be something very, very exciting, guys. So, you know, just focus on activity. How many parties do you want to do? And obviously how many calls a day, etc., etc. So just focus on activity. Forget about the volume. Focus on activity.
Well, Caesar, my number one question for those watching the video from our team right now that are ready to make 2013 their best year ever is, what do you want, guys? You know, I tell people all the time, dream big, guys. Let go of whatever makes you stop. Everything is possible with ViSalus, but it starts with identifying what it is you want to accomplish. Once you know what you want, guys, then you got to set up a game plan. Guys, again, success here does not happen by chance. It happens by design. You draw it out. Like I said, you know, 1 good party equals a rising star. 6 good parties equal a car. So if you want to qualify for the car, who are the 6 people you're going to help become directors, and when are you running their play with them, and when's your party? You want to become a national director. You need to break 3 BMWs with a little bit of structure, so that means each one of them have to have 6 parties because they have to break 6 directors. who are those 3 people and who are their 6 people. If you want to go presidential, it's 7 BMWs approximately, right? So 7 people, they have to have their own challenge party, then have 6 parties so they can hit the car, so you can hit presidential, and so on and so forth. Guys, it does not happen by chance, it happens by design. And if you don't have urgency in your actions, if you're not utilizing your support team, picking up the phone, putting them on 3-way calls, and following the system more importantly, because that's how you have these good parties, then guys, what are you doing? And so, my message to you is number 1, not everybody you share this with is going to do it, and that's okay.
That's okay.
You can't control other people, but you can control, like Caesar said, activity. How many more people you share this with? I promise you, just like you, there's people that are looking for opportunity. They're looking to improve their health. They're looking to improve their finances. They're looking, more importantly, to help other people do the same thing. Because at the end of the day, what good is it to be able to, claim victory when, you look back and there's nobody there, right? I mean, you want to be able to celebrate with other people that have something to celebrate just like you do. And that's what we're all about here at ViSalus. And Caesar, closing comments. I know your mindset is as clear as a whistle as far as like where you're going and your attitude and your posture as you share this. Closing comments for those folks that this month want to crush it in January and obviously take it beyond that.
Urgency. That's the first word. Urgency, guys. Nothing is going to happen if you don't have urgency right now. Urgency, guys. How many phone calls are you going to make right now? How many challenge parties are you going to schedule right now? How many people are you going to call to invite for the Saturday challenge party? It's all about urgency, guys. Right now. What am I doing right now to execute a plan? What am I doing right now to hit the next level? How many people am I helping right now, guys? It's all about urgency, guys. Nothing happens by chance. And we keep saying this because this is how we've been building our business. It's all about a game plan, but it's all about urgency, guys. So always think about that. What am I doing in this moment that is going to help me grow in the next 90 days? How many people am I going to help? And it's all about urgency, guys. So just focus about activity and urgency.
Wow, Caesar, I got goosebumps with you talking. Guys, I'll just close with this. Nothing will make us happier. I can speak on behalf of Caesar, the whole leadership team. Nothing would make us happier than seeing you at all these events on stage, being your biggest fan, cheering for you guys, giving you that big hug, taking pictures with you guys, excited for you guys. That's why we do this. So you guys, dream big, go for it. We believe in you. Let go of whatever makes you stop. Crush that little voice. Change your surroundings. Read some personal development instead of listening to that news and the TV and watching. Surround yourself with the right people, guys, and dream big and just keep on going. And like Jim Rohn says in the ant philosophy, the ants, if you're watching a pile of ants, if they're going in a straight line, you put your foot right there, it doesn't matter, unless you crush them, they're going to go over you, around you, but if they're going that way, they're going to go. Act like the ants and just go towards your dreams and in the process transform thousands of lives. We love you guys. Thank you very much. Look forward to seeing you on stage at the upcoming events. Take care, God bless, and you make it a great day.
Let's crush it.